President Biden heading to Michigan today as he faces dwindling support in that battleground state for handling of the Israel-Hamas war and other things. He had this to say last night.
I met with most of the Arab leaders to try to get a consensus going as to what had to be done to deal with getting more aid and food and medicine into the Gaza Strip. And we pushed it really hard. And Israel occasionally was less than cooperative.
Maybe because they were attacked on October 7th and they still have hundreds of hostages in there. Could comments like that impact his performance in blue states that have a big Jewish population, like New York, where Biden is already seeing a drop in the polls to the point where Democrats are saying pour money in here? Politico says New York is now a battleground state. Has it gone that far? Former New York Governor George Pataki joins us now. Governor, if anyone knows success in a Republican in New York, you're the last one to really experience it. Do you believe things are changing in New York? Should Democrats consider it a battleground state?
You know, Brian, it's a long time since anybody asked me if New York is a battleground state, but this year I'm getting asked it a lot, and I think it's because it is. And for that to happen, you need a number of different things. First is you need Democratic voters, 1 million Democratic voters, to look at their party, look at their candidates and say, we're screwing up royally. And you have that. You have the chaos at the top of the Democratic ticket. You have inflation. You have the migrant crisis in New York City and now in the suburbs. And it's leading a lot of Democrats to say, hey, wait a second, maybe my party has let me down and I should try something different. And the other thing, Brian, is you need a candidate who's going to campaign differently. And you saw that with President Trump. He held his rally in New York, not on Long Island, not in some suburb, but in the South Bronx. And that's exactly what you have to do. You have to reach out to minority voters, African-American voters, Latino voters, and of course, Jewish voters are very upset with Biden. So there's a real opportunity in New York.
Absolutely. I want you to hear President Biden yesterday with Zelenskyy saying he's doing everything possible to help that country, but he isn't. He gets in the weapons too slow and put too many restrictions, and then he screws up like this. Listen.
Now I want to hand it over to the president of Ukraine, who has as much courage as he has determination. Ladies and gentlemen, President Putin. President Putin. He's going to beat President Putin. President Zelenskyy. I'm so focused on beating Putin.
Look, we all make mistakes in front of the camera on the stump. You as a politician, your thought about that mistake?
Yeah, I mean, that's just hard to believe. He knows he's talking about Zelenskyy. He knows he's talking about Ukraine, and then he gets the president confused. And later on last night, I guess he called Trump his vice president. So this is just an ongoing disaster. And I couldn't agree with you more, Brian. He's provided aid to Ukraine, but he's dribbled it out so slowly and put on such restrictions that Ukraine has had a tough time holding back the Russians. But we have to continue to support them, I think, in a far better way than Biden has done.
Absolutely. And you have a movie about that called Soldiers of Song on film, and you're the executive producer of Soldiers of Song, and you do a lot over there to get aid. You take action. Governor, great to see you today, and we'll see if New York is really in play very shortly.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.